Do subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon so you never miss any update. There's a special kind of pleasure in watching cinema that doesn't just exhilarate in its own morbidity but actively makes the viewer feel like he or she is losing their mind. Here are some gnarly, disturbing psychological horror movies. Number 15. Funny Games. Two pally psychopaths take over the home of a couple and their son, holding them hostage. They proceed to play several sadistic and violent games as time goes along, breaking down their hostages in the process. Number 14. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. A sleek surgeon with seemingly perfect family life has to contend with a fatherless teen who becomes increasingly more menacing. As time goes on, skeletons from the past come tumbling down. Number 13. We Need to Talk About Kevin. A free-spirited wife gives up her bohemian lifestyle to have a child. Unfortunately, the child is a mess who grows into a sociopathic beast with a penchant for the sadistic. Number 12. The Gift. Simon and Robin, a married couple, are hounded by an increasingly interfering acquaintance from Simon's past. As more things come to light, however, Robin comes to the devastating realization that she may not know her husband all too well. Number 11. Secret Window. A writer living in a remote cabin is constantly harassed by a man in a black hat, as well as having to face his own personal issues with an ex-wife. This one is a slow burn and really makes you feel like you're losing your mind. It's distressing. Number 10. The Shining. The big daddy of all horror movies, this Jack Nicholson star is still as terrifying as the first time we watched it. Twin girl children and the name Johnny have never been the same. Number 9. 1408. A horror novelist with a knack for discrediting paranormal activity checks into the notorious room 1408 in the Dolphin Hotel. He soon realizes that his skepticism was most definitely misplaced. Based on the short story by Stephen King. Number 8. Identity. A whodunit with a real sadistic twist. This film is about 10 strangers stranded in a motel during a heavy storm. They keep getting killed off one by one. There's also a murder trial going on alongside. Number 7. The Visit. A riveting psychological found footage flick with just the right amount of danger, madness, and grotesquerie. This film is about two kids who go to stay with their grandparents, who they're meeting for the first time. Heads up, old people can be scary as fuck. Number 6. Split. Never give up on M. Night Shyamalan. This film, the second in the Unbreakable series, follows the child kidnapping escapades of Kevin, a man with 23 personalities all vying for space in his tortured mind. Number 5. Phobia. This film knows how to perfectly utilize the fear of the unknown. Radhika Apte plays an artist who develops agoraphobia, the fear of going outside, after an assault by a taxi driver. Her condition gradually gets worse and more malevolent. Number 4. Session 9. A group of asbestos removers are working in an abandoned mental asylum that most of the townsfolk consider haunted. Obviously, things start to go wrong in the most hypnotic and disturbing ways. Number 3. Bone Tomahawk. A slow burner of immoderate length, this film might feel like a drag to some. However, the character development of this western is imperative to the psychological experience, and the sudden bursts of brutality certainly help. Number 2. Jacob's Ladder. A Vietnam War veteran returns home, only for us to realize he's already in the process of going insane. His hallucinations take terrifying forms, and the world around him falls apart. In the Bible, Jacob's ladder is the connection between earth and heaven. Here, it could be the tether between our minds and reality. Number 1. Annihilation. Natalie Portman plays a Balsi biologist venturing into a mysterious shimmer that's eating up the world in the most terrifying of ways. The shimmer doesn't just have physical manifestations, however, it can also do unsightly things to the mind.